This one, we haven't gotten quite that many episodes down. Say we're about 4 episodes in. This is a show that I have watched in the past, but I remember very little of it. I do remember liking it when I did see it the first time around, but mostly all I remember is the key plot points. So this is going to be interesting to revisit. So those of you who aren't familiar with this show, try to give my own synopsis. Basically, we have these 2 characters, Simone and Kamina. Yeah, they both live underground, and Kamina is just this very big bravado type of character who just has dreams of coming from this underground community, which I don't think they've really explained why they live underground, but it can be assumed that it's because the world itself has become too dangerous to live in, and he basically really wants to go back above ground and live up there because he just has the idea that life will be so much better up there, and he's just sick of being stuck underground. We also find out that apparently his dad took him above ground when he was a kid.
That's a big factor of why he wants to go up there too.
Yeah, big factor of why he wants to go up there, because apparently his dad just left him behind. As we find out in a later episode, Kamina just apparently did not want to join his dad, and so his dad was just like, oh, you don't want to come with me? Well, then fine, I'll just leave you behind on your own. I'm just going to travel off on this dangerous world without you for no apparent reason. And apparently he ends up dead. He doesn't even make it that far without dying. So basically, one day while they're underground, a big giant mecha robot called the Gunman busts through the top of their underground ceiling and basically just starts tearing the place up. This gunman is piloted by a creature known as a Beastman, which essentially seem to be some sort of animal-human hybrids that pilot these things and have just been terrorizing the world. And this gunman is being pursued by a character named Yoko. Long story short, Simone finds his own gunman buried deep within the underground tunnel system and uses this gunman to fight back against the Beastman, and they end up breaking free of the underground and start their adventure from there. Yoko takes them to her nearby village, basically introducing them to this whole surface world community that's basically just been trying to survive against these beastmen that are piloting the gunmen and that have basically just been terrorizing them. But suffice it to say, this show is every bit as definitely fun as I remember it being. Me personally, I do not remember Kamina being this annoying of a character. I don't know how you feel about him, Rachel, but I don't know. I kind of find myself annoyed by Kamina's big bravado. I always know what's best. I got this cunning strategy, and I'm just gonna kind of willpower my way to victory, which I do remember is a big recurring theme of this show, is the power of will, of human will, to just accomplish things. I don't know, what did you think about Kamina?
So I think Kamina and Simone, I think they kind of balance each other out. Because, Kamina is let's go for it, let's do it. And then Simone is more hesitant, unsure, scared even too. So they both, balance each other out. Like, Simone will kind of hold Kamina back a little, like, hey, let's not do that quite yet, let's think about it. And then Kamina brings Simone out of his shell, too, to, step out of his comfort zone.
Yeah, and I definitely do see that. I definitely do like Simone as a character, as he kind of, he does seem more level-headed than Kamina, and you can tell eventually he's gonna come out of that shell of his and possibly even become just a better version of Kamina, just, have that bravery, that bravado without losing his cool. I also found the character of Yoko. This is just me. I'm not one who falls for characters who seem to exist solely for fan service, because that is what this girl is. She is just such a fan service character. She definitely seems a capable fighter for sure. Just me, I can do without constantly having her butt and breast shoved into my face 24/7, 365. But and look, I get that's anime. It's just it's a peeve of mine. She, like I said, I barely remember the show, so we'll see how her character fleshes out more as the series progresses. But I do hope that she is more than just, she's the 16-year-old girl with really big breast and butt that has a crush on the main character. So I do hope she fleshes out to be more than just that. That's just me, speaking as a guy. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, I agree with that. But I also do like her because she is independent. She is, not waiting on the guys to step forward. She definitely steps up, and, she even has to talk Simone into fighting.
That's definitely a crowning moment for her where, she kind of, doesn't so much slap some sense into him, but, gives him more of a bit of a motivational speech to get in there and fight.
Yeah.
And another character who, I do very much love this character, played by the amazing Stephen Bloom, doing a voice role that I've never heard him do before, is the character Leron, who definitely seems like, he's the sexual innuendo with his character can be a bit much, but he's still a funny character, and he actually does a lot as this sort of mechanic, for their gunmen. Just gives you a good amount of, background on them, how they work, and why they do what they do.
I haven't really met the character Leron enough. I haven't seen him enough to really get a feel on him. I mean, yeah, sure, he's funny.
Yeah. And, that's always the thing, as we start off these shows, we don't really get a good feel for them until maybe a few more episodes in. It takes a few episodes to really fall in love with a character or to develop a hatred for them.
Yeah.
Whichever one we end up doing. A lot of great animation in the series, though. A lot of just really astonishing fight scenes, really great comedic moments. This show is very popular for a reason. I mean, this show is ranked number 22 in popularity, and it's the number 43rd most highly ranked on My Anime List. Not my personal anime list, but on the website My Anime List. So this is a very popular show, and you can definitely see why. It's hilarious. It's got a lot of great action in it, and really it does a lot of playing with classic mech anime tropes. I mean, there's probably some that even I'm missing, but you can just see a lot of it thrown in there. There's a great scene with the combining that definitely plays on classic mech tropes. Definitely look forward to revisiting this anime